We're going to pistol.
Okay, no. But yeah, no, he was talking about they had a clear idea of what VP was doing, but
yeah,
actually the game they lost, they lost out on Nuke when they had a great T side on Nuke. Just had to close that out on the CT side, and then they would have been through, beaten VP, curse broken, all that good stuff. They just had extremely unfortunate rounds. It wasn't even them doing that much horrifying mistakes. It was just a lot of things not going their way. So who knows? Maybe they'll be able to get over that hump if they actually meet during the major inclusion.
Passive round here from Elevate. They're just chilling at the moment, seeing if they can spot any aggression. They've got some players in drop. I think they even got a player in drop actually at the moment, which is quite interesting.
There's a very heavy commitment, but okay, it looks like they want to get a split towards the A-bomb. So I'm curious to see how long Liquid are going to allow for rooRoooo here to just to stay alive. If they're going to push in to try to clear out that area. And there you go, yeah, already gone. So no pressure points added to Elevate's attack.
A big push into the bomb site now. Elevate looking pretty fantastic. The bomb will be planted by Slemmy. Just a Legion Nitro left to try to get something done, and it's not going to happen. Nitro going to need a pretty sick clutch to do this one. There's the first player. There's more coming though. There's the second frag. They're walking at him one at a time. They definitely don't need to do that. As Nitro goes forth, finds himself a second player, and Slemmy, great cognizance there that he would get double peaked in the end. And again, if he made that first frag, could have actually made that happen. So again, that's also a situation where, you know, it's like you don't have to push. I can understand why they did it because, you know, what's the chance he's going to win the round? It's quite low, but then it depends what kind of team you are. Some like if it was my team, I would whip them into never doing that because I'm super strict.
Yeah, no, I would be the same way, but you could definitely see it. And the good thing is that they do kind of correct themselves. They catch themselves in, you know, about to making a mistake. And the two last guys, I think it was Slemmy and PTR or Peter, they just play it safe after that. They're like, let's just set up crossfire and close this round in.
Yeah, 1v2 against Nitro in a pistol. This could go badly for us. So we have the PT50 Hiko out of Liquid.
Yeah, I like this though. On a map like, sure, on a map like Cobble, you can get stuff done with armor, with the close positions right here. But apparently, Liquid doesn't even need armor.
So this is the problem as well. We're seeing a lack of grenades used on this spot. You can, This is something we've been talking about,
and also leading with a bomb. The bomb is just dropped in a really awkward situation. So even though you have one of the Elevate players over on that A bomb site, what is he really gonna do to help out the guys who are kind of stuck on B? Now, luckily for them, it just kind of works out.
But still, 4 kills is pretty massive for a PT50 Eco. That's some of the most cost-efficient stuff you're ever going to see in this game.
That's where you're thinking to yourself, what if we bought armor? What if we went for the force buy at that time?
But it's also, you know, this is just symptomatic of the fact that, you know, Elevate did not go for any Molotovs or grenades, you know, an actual proper anti-eco sort of setup. Because that's how you avoid something like that. Because you can Molotov and nade those positions in which they were standing and attacking from. Because those are positions of strength for the CTs. So it's easy to fix that stuff in your game. It's the most important types of rounds, anti-force buys, anti-ecos, to actually drill.
Yeah, it's so many free rounds that you can get off of it that you normally should have.
And you should be able to have good money all the time, basically. For cheap.
Again, Elevate doing similar strat to what they pulled off in the pistol round here. Not smoking off connector this time though, but it's not going to matter. Stewie taking down FugLy, and now the pressure is going to be on the sole defender of that A bomb site. And that's adreN. He's actually going to pick up Stewie, so that's a nice kill.
Yeah,
this actually delays Elevate quite a bit.
So in comes the push now from Elevate. And looks like they'll clean up the rest of the players, so not too much going off the back of adreN's pick. And it's going to be... I mean, if they can pick up any extra kills here, I mean, we have the Nova onto EliGE. That's a really big win, because they've invested so incredibly little into this. So Elevate, they need to make sure that they don't actually challenge for these weapons, and they can just go back from where they came. That is the best way to play the situation out, to avoid giving the CTs anything. I mean, the Nova and the PT50 in the next round are pretty negligible. So
if you're Liquid, you kind of have to sacrifice yourself at this point. You just want to get weapons out of the hands of Elevate, and that's it.
Ooh.
There we go.
Wow, that is huge. 2 kills out of there. That's actually kind of sick that they can just run through the door with a Nova and a P250 and pick up 2 additional kills. That is a really huge situation for Liquid because they did so much damage. 4 kills and then 3 kills, all with just P250s basically, more or less.
Yeah, 0 investment pretty much over those 2 ecos, and they got massive return for it. So, brilliant situation for them to be in, and especially because of the fact that the first anti-eco round from EliGE was so messy, they had to rebuy with aKis, just because they had that fear that Liquid might buy up with FAMAS's armor, that kind of stuff.
Really fast push coming in here though, almost immediately on the A-bomb site, EliGE, as Liquid have to react quickly, and Hiko's doing a fantastic job. He's really good at playing the A-long position, spamming away with the pistol now. He's in a bit of trouble and needs some support from teammates. 8 bullets left, and he finds a headshot with that P250 out of nowhere, and that puts it to a 2-on-2 situation. EliGE there looking for a kill at the top of the CT ramp, and he's going to find it. The bomb is still down by the wooden panels, and Stewie now in a 1-on-2 against adreN and EliGE. I would not like to be in his position, as he has to go and reclaim that bomb first and foremost. He's got plenty of time, but that's not really the issue. And you can sit here all day, but the discipline from Liquid is something that could shine through in a situation like this. As there's no need to peek him. There is no need to peek him. I'm just checking the bomb actually, that he hasn't grabbed the bomb already. No.
I think it's perfectly fine to just let him have the bomb as well. You can still close in on the position he has potentially whenever he tries to plant, because if he wants to plant safely, he has to go all the way around towards the back of site. That allows for adreN to have a good shot at him. And if he's trying to plant in the open, then that's the easiest kill that EliGE is going to have all game. But yeah, well played by Liquid, not overextending there, not getting too greedy or too overexcited about the potential of winning a round. So 3-1. I think this is where EliGE has to put a quick stop to Liquid if they want to have a shot at this game. They need to pick up a lot of T rounds early on. They're actually going to force buy as well. It's going to be a pretty poor force buy here.
Yeah, it's going to be quite difficult to pull off all too much, but the execute, let's see if they are good for it. Liquids have the mag on Nitro. And here we go, EliGE moving in now, 3 players to the drop, 2 through B plateau. It is a nice swipe from Slemmy onto FugLy as the bomb can be planted into smoke, it seems. Stewie's moving in, he's going to find himself a quick frag of the Tech-9, very blind EliGE, what a pop flash. EliGE could never prepare for that one, and that's a 5-man survival from EliGE. Great round from them as Liquid are being really savaged on their CT side. CT side is very hard on Cobblestone. And EliGE doing well to bounce back from all the damage Liquid did early. Yeah,
no, that was a great execution from EliGE. I thought really questionable CT side play from Liquid. That was not very impressive. You shouldn't be allowed to get caught out by flashes in all 3 positions you play, and not have anyone being able to punish what's going on from the T side. At that point, there's something flawed in your CT setup.
Yeah, absolutely. EliGE in with a few shots there onto Stewie2k. He's going to fall back. And this is a very good position here for EliGE. So they are doing quite well at the moment.
This is actually surprising to me. Fair enough, EliGE. Oh, EliGE. Yeah, you're done. Fair enough, you do the initial peek, you put some damage onto Stewie and whatnot, but if your team's stacking towards the A-bomb site, you can't really push aggressively because it's just going to create openings that are going to be very, very tempting for EliGE to go into. So if you're stacking towards another side, don't give them that chance of actually thinking to themselves that, oh, that might be an opening on B, because you're just going to negate your stack entirely. And in that situation, they have one guy go down on B. The stack splits up, 3 men rotate over towards B, and with EliGE still being spread out, they just end up getting nothing for anything at all, because EliGE are still attacking from both sides, but you have no firepower on any of the sides of the map. And it's not like you're going to have a really successful retake on that B-bomb site with USPs only.
Yeah, it's going to be tough here for Liquid. They're still stuck on said pistols. Oh, nice little crossfire going on there. The bait play coming in from Liquid is going to net them 1 kill at least. Okay, maybe not for long. That is no longer a good situation for them. But they're still hoping additional damage to be done. And it's so tough on the CT side when when you're facing these economic hardships where you can't string rounds together, just get reset immediately is pretty much worst case. So it's great for Elevate to like also pick up that round so cleanly that they themselves are never going to have an issue here. Nice little spray transference there from Stewie2k, and it should be a pretty clean round. adreN is going to be lurking here, and again, it is definitely in Elevate's interest to go and just kill adreN because they have so much money.
You can tell already they've started to roam. Now they're going to know where he is, so Stewie goes down. Doesn't really matter all that much. They've just got confirmation as to where adreN is playing. Oh, no, surely they know now.
Yeah, he's looking pretty good to survive here because his engagements are so strong, and he's been very, very cognizant on how to like position himself. Oh, he might just completely wipe out the entire team. Yes, he will. All 4 kills. That's great at economic damage. It's great to save the AWP. Elevate, I would say, you know, they can definitely afford to trade for him there, almost the entire team, but it's amazing that adreN survived. It's very, very well done.
They can afford it, but you should definitely get a kill. Like, there's no way adreN should actually survive there. As soon as Stewie goes down and the 2 guys sandwiching in AAPS realize that he's gone away, that should be a massive tell for Peter to be ready to actually do some damage. It seemed like he got caught completely off guard. And speaking of being caught completely off guard, the guys in drop room from Liquid just already taken out in that B bomb site in the hands of Elevate.
Now, if ever they needed Hiko, this would be the moment. They cannot afford to lose this buy round. They really cannot afford to do it. They can get all the rounds on their T side as well, but this is just absolutely monstrous. Now, adreN will pick up a kill there onto Stewie2k. This might actually end up giving an opening to Hiko. He's currently stuck behind the smoke, but rooRoooo is behind that smoke. Oh, Hiko's going for it. Able to spot rooRoooo, but there it is. He finds him as the smoke dissipates, and now it's on to Peter in a 1-on-2. Hiko's trying to bait out the shot here, and oh, Peter's going to miss it, but that bomb is really far gone at this point. Oh no! Peter misses that shot somehow. If only Peter hits that shot, Elevate win the round. But instead, it's going to be a Liquid round, and one that they needed so desperately. And 2 players will end up surviving at the end of it all as well. So that's also a good situation for them.
That's a round they shouldn't have won. Simple as. That was... At first, I thought, again, the drop room defense from Team Liquid is very shoddy. I think that's the third round. The Elevators put some pressure on there with flashes and whatnot and pushed out towards side. Third time, they get flashed out to bits and pieces. So FugLy needs to find a better position to actually avoid being flashed, so he can either get away and reposition or actually be able to do some damage onto. And
Hiko's in trouble right now because he's going to get pushed. We've got rooRoooo coming in with a bunch of comrades. 3 players going for the push, but actually adreN decided to reinforce the position of Hiko there, and they're actually going to hold off on long. So it looked like it was quite scary, but the general passive play and the decision from adreN to go and pick that angle with the AWP, it's going to pay off massively here for Liquid. And right now they've given up some position towards mid, but it's okay because everybody's still alive. And here goes adreN looking for the kills over the top. However, they are a little bit closer than that. But Liquid look really good here. I can't really see them losing this round, but rooRoooo's going to get a nice opening there, and Nitro finally getting something done towards drop.
Bombs down though, so it's going to take a bit of a while for Elevate to retrieve that, and well, with rooRoooo so committed up towards A, I'm assuming that Peter is going to join him eventually. But Liquid have 3 players towards this A bomb site. They're on to what's about to happen.
And here we go. Got Liquids ready to take the frags. They set up a killing zone here, but Peter's going to bust out of it. Only for a moment, though, as Nitro will eventually silence him, and that's going to be a 3-6 scoreline. So Liquid are coming back into this one now, but that damage from Peter is actually pretty important because, again, you know, Liquid, they have not been super happy economically for quite some time, and keeping them within that 1 eco could really break them and be very important because, again, they're going to hit hard on the T side. Elevate need to prepare for that with a super strong T side.
No, yeah, absolutely. And I'm curious to see whether or not Liquid are willing, because we saw them double eco early on in the game. I'm curious to see whether or not they want to, or if they can play without an op on adreN, or if that's going to be their go-to move every single time. Because we see teams that are so dependent on having, or feel like they're so dependent on having an op on that team that they just refuse to do rifle buys, and that could really hurt you.
And here it is, the push will come in from the executive elevate. How much damage will it do though, as we got Stewie2k. He's been really good moving in. Look at the pop flash again, we saw that be instrumental. That path through the smoke from Stewie looks so strong. Every single time he gets kills out of that. And now it's a 2-on-2 situation, but the bomb is down in front of the statue. Stewie2k is there behind the said statue, looking to get a pick with that AWP, and there's plenty of time for them to try to work some angles onto these CTs. And there it is! Hiko peaks, and that's going to be the last peak for him on this round as Stewie2k finishes him off. Stewie doing really good work, actually, with those 2 kills. High impact frags, and FugLy is going to get the frag, but rooRoooo comes in with the flank. Really well done by rooRoooo, and that's going to be the round for Elevate. Liquid are in a lot of trouble here, to be honest. Maybe they might even get upset if they are unable to move their score any higher than 3.
Well, yeah, they definitely need more than 3 rounds. And, well, this time FugLy doesn't die while holding drop room, but he doesn't really do anything for his team either. All he did was get smoked, pick off 1 guy with a pistol, but he's never really there for his team when Elevate execute towards that B bomb site. And so far, the B bomb site defense from Liquid has been just really, really poor.
Indeed. Indeed it has. Looked rather lackluster, especially after I hyped them up. But I was hyping their T-sides. I think that's what I was doing. But either way,
I'll give you that.
You can't go G2 mode, have like really sick T-sides on like the train, but then like always look like you go, oh, we're gonna win the game. We got 12 rounds on T-side on the train, and then just you cannot win a round on CT side. You can't be like that, basically. You can't be so imbalanced in your play. Yeah, you can't be game-isty in that sense. So we've got a situation where, once again, Liquid just on that eco. Only 1 kill. Not really much to report in this round.
No.
And now we get a tactical pause from Liquid.
Huh. Well, that's... I guess it's needed. They've done...
Oh, yeah.
They need to shape up. I think what they've done towards A is okay for now. They haven't really been tested too much. And if they're going to get that op on adreN, I wouldn't be opposed to having adreN more or less play that A bomb sit alone. Have Hiko help FugLy hold down the drop room so they can feel more secure about that area in itself, so the 2 remaining guys on the B bomb site can focus heavily on plateau. Because right now, that B bomb site is just a convenience store. It's 7-Eleven, you know, you can get whatever you want if you Elevate.
Yeah, it's definitely...
And you're getting it on discount too, because Elevate have won eco rounds, or 4
wow,
spots there.
Nice. I like how you worked that analogy.
Had to be done.
Good job. I mean, it's funny because like James makes analogies that usually either don't make any sense at all, or either just like really elaborate and completely don't apply to the situation. so it's a nice change. But I do love James's analogies. Mine just are terrible. I try too hard with most of my analogies. I go to like quantum physics. I go to poker. Like
it's brilliant.
It's just like next thing I'm gonna mix quantum physics and poker.
I enjoy it. I
have one for quantum physics. I'm working on it still.
Thorin gave you a bit of a hard time for it though in Serbia.
The poker one, yeah. Yeah, he was taking the mic. But the funny thing is that he actually listened to me explain it once. And he's like, yeah, that's actually legit.
Yeah.
I think people just like to make fun of me. I'm just one of those people.
You put yourself out there.
Yeah.
This is what you get in return.
Yeah. I just smiled it off. It's all good. So 3-8 scoreline. We get the tactical from Liquid. Definitely thinking about revamping their B control. I mean, in the past, I would actually say it's been their A that's actually been more of an issue for them, but Hiko and adreN seem to be really holding that down.
From what I could tell at Stockholm, they did a lot better job of holding down that B bomb side, but they also had Hiko there on that B bomb side a lot more. So I don't know. Maybe it's different playing versus any teams, local teams, in a sense, and compared to playing versus EU teams that you don't really have the same practice versus. So that could also come into play. Also, it's very favorable in Europe to just bombard that B bomb site repeatedly. I think Navi are one of the few teams that actually go towards A. They've figured out there's more than one bomb site on Cobble.
Yeah, it's quite an interesting one. Cobble and Train have some similarities in their almost kind of single-mindedness.
Yeah.
Or the single-mindedness that they can produce. But boom, EliGE is in. He watched JW on Inferno against G2. He's like, I can do that. And he's got the mag.
I love the fact that he's named it a stat track mag.
Yeah,
7.
he's done this with like all of his guns, I think.
Really?
Actually, yeah. Yeah, he's had that for a long time. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's EliGE.
With all of that esport dollar, he probably could have bought a new name tag. Each time he gets a frag, which is like 2.
Oh my god.
5.
Oh my god, that sounds horrendous. Okay, let's see if EliGE can get something done here. It's a pretty devastating position if no one really checks for it, or if he gets the first kill. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, that's the problem. You gotta hit that. When you get the hit, you gotta get the kill.
Yeah.
And Stewie2k, man, this guy is just eating them up. He's chewing through them. Stewie Chewy, I'm gonna call him now. Stewie Chewy, chewing through all the players. Liquid on. That's not. I'm never saying that again. But he's doing well.
We can make it work. We can make it work.
He's doing well on that B bomb site. That is for sure.
Yeah.
Liquid look like they may get upset here if things continue. But again, you know, T side Cobble is a very different beast to CT side Cobble. So I don't want to go too overboard, but it does look like Liquid have serious issues here.
Yeah, because even if your T side is really good on Cobble, it doesn't really do you all that much good if
you should be able to hold
3 rounds, right?
You should be able to hold a B. Like,
yeah.
You if they cannot hold B against some of the pushes that Elevate are doing, what are they gonna do when Olofmeister's there? Like, sup gup
Nah, no.
So
Yeah.
what is up?
Yeah, just
I'm
bow
Olofmeister.
down, I guess.
What are you gonna do then? Just show him the Olofmeister shrine that you've built.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like, please take mercy on us, Lord Olofmeister. No, probably not.
We'll let you go through. Mess up the guys on A instead. We'll say we didn't see you.
It can be like, oh, I can make a really horrendous political joke right now, but I won't do it.
Not today.
About World War II and Sweden. Never mind. You can fill in the rest of the blanks, guys. So
Liquid back on eco, and well, yeah, to finish my point, it doesn't really matter if you have a great T side if you only get 3 rounds on your CT side, because that all it really requires of Elevate at that point is winning the pistol.
Yeah.
Which is definitely doable on the CT side, and from there on out, all you have to do is get lucky 1 round. And I don't think, even though it's sure Cobble is T favorite as of today with how the game is played, I don't think it is that heavily T favorite to the point where you're not going to get a single CT round.
You should be able to win these CT rounds.
But look at, I mean, yes, it's an eco, but I don't understand how Liquid can place themselves in such positions where they're so naked.
Well, I mean, there, of course, you know, Elevate did bend space and time. I don't know if you saw that kind of jerk there, and it's like teleport into some frags. I think that is a little bit unfair, but at the same time, you know, Liquid should be able to do a little bit better than they are here. But let's see if they can make an adjustment into the next spy round that they're going to
they're going to have to. Because Elevate's going to be on 10 rounds. I think Liquid need 5 rounds, honestly, because you can get, again, it's all about the fact that Elevate can easily pick up a pistol round and get 3 rounds from that. Yeah. And from that point on, you only have to win one buy round, more or less.
Oh yeah.
If you do it early enough to the point where, well, Liquid are screwed.
I also feel a little bit bad to write off Elevate so heavily, but I believe that I'm very justified
I completely
to do
agree.
so.
I completely agree. There's no reason for.
Whoa.
Okay, what's happening, Reese?
Producer Reese is just like
spacing out,
flying us out, with the drone view, out of the map. It's like, I'm done with this. Let's go to the next map. Trying to find the next map by flying there.
That was actually like possible in older versions of CS, to a certain extent.
Good times. Now,
indeed, and it's
Elevate like,
it's going to be the same execute here. Let's see hopefully how improved the hold from Liquid is going to be.
What is the adjustment? Elevate like, well, let's Liquid show us the way. Okay, here we go. Nitro and EliGE able to get some kills here, so already looking a bit better. Stewie2k is out of the picture now as well, and he's been the danger man actually, going through drop. And rooRoooo goes through drop now, but it's much later. We don't get that like super sweet split that we've been having from Elevate in the past rounds.
Yeah, and that was actually the big problem, because you can see FugLy was able to rotate over towards the B plateau and actually pick up 2 frags, in addition to the fact that EliGE and Nitro managed to pick up 1 frag each, which delayed their push. And
let's not count out rooRoooo just yet either. He can still do more damage in this position. Never mind. Never mind. rooRoooo,
well,
come on.
I definitely think that Elevate did a much. It's just a better strategy if you have 2 pressure points when you attack a bomb site. And Elevate did a really good job of initiating contact through drop room first. And it put FugLy into a really awkward situation where he either got flashed out constantly or he had to just bail out on the entire area.
And Stewie would like run through the smokes and then be at like the chicken hut basically straight away.
Yeah, and
killing people along the way with pop flashes in the smoke. But that's actually really deadly, and we didn't see that round either. So it would be cool to see them keep going to B, just to force Liquid to find a way to deal with it. But it looks like Liquid are actually going to be up against an A play this time around. 4 players, sorry, including the bomb. And they got a guy who could be lurking, Stewie2k. He is by drop, but he's going to retreat. Hiko's going to get the frag there by danger, and we get the trace coming in. Oh, Peter finds himself a slither of adreN, and he's promptly going to shoot it off.
And that's the A-bomb site lost. Smokes are already down in connector. Only balcony area that Elevate has to worry about, really. And, well, Peter doing a pretty good job of taking care of that.
That was nice.
There's the backstab that you were talking about. Stewie coming in at the right time, and Nitro all alone. No chance in hell to actually salvage that round. So 11-4 in favor of Elevate. I think, obviously, Elevate, their B executions were really good. So I was definitely surprised by that. I didn't expect them to have that kind of a crisp execution, but I think it looked quite a bit better because of how poor Team Liquid were on that B site. That was not what we saw in Stockholm at all. Here we go. This is where that T side of Liquid has to shine, and it has to shine big time from round 1, because Elevate can easily get to map point with a Hoag here.
Indeed, we have a very scary situation for the Liquid lads. The lads of Liquid look to be making a good pistol start here. I'm trying to get as much alliteration as I can in these casts now. We'll have to see if they can get a good play going into the drop zone. I mean, a very famous play on this map at this point for the pistol is the drop rush into A. That's fantastic to watch.
Yeah.
That's a classic. But we're not going to see that, it seems, from Liquid. Not just yet, at least. They are grouping up towards the bomb, which is by drop, though.
I like the fact that Elevate, or what they're doing right now, I don't approve. I did like the 4-man stack. I would have liked to seen Slemmy playing more aggressively to get more information, because if he gets picked off in mid, sure, that sucks, you go down a man, but it still gives you enough time to actually rotate over. If Slemmy goes down now in a situation like this, then you don't have as much time to respond as to what's going on.
And here we go. It's looking like it's about to culminate in the push. Probably going to go for the drop, and look at the backstab coming in. That is perfectly timed, and this is what Liquid have shown us in the past. Very well timed aggressions towards that B-bomb site, and lots of frags here. Just Peter left on 5. He's going to go down. 5-11 is the score, and Liquid will mount. Well, we'll start what could be the comeback, but we'll have to see. Elevate, will they force, or will they P250 eco?
Seems like they're doing the same thing Liquid are doing. P250s, no armor. And it's understandable. You want your nades and that first buy round on CT side Cobble. Otherwise, it's going to be really tough to hold, for instance, a fast B push. If you don't have smokes, splashes, or even Molotovs, you're going to have a really, really bad time. And aggressive plays coming out from the CT side now. This is something we didn't see from Liquid that much. The most aggressive they went towards that A-bomb site was really pushing halfway up the apps.
This is quite cool because the flank could be coming quite quickly here from Elevate as well. They have players on the B-bomb side that could maybe have slowed things down a little bit, but they were not able to slow the push. And instead, we're going to have to see if Elevate can get some damage done here as Nitro goes in, finds Peter, and looks like they won't be able to do much more than exits at this point.
Yeah, seems like Liquid are aware of it as well. You can see FugLy posted up in a really good position to catch anyone trying to lurk from behind as well. Stewie2k goes down. It's all down to the sole Elevate player here. Good, he's going to go down to FugLy as well. So nice and clean round from Liquid. Pretty textbook stuff in terms of anti-eco push, anti-eco round. And I like this. This I really enjoy about the Liquid buy-up right now. 4 Molotovs.
Yeah. It's one thing that we need to see more of, because these Molotov executes are incredibly powerful. It's how you. It's like such a small investment. Across 5 players, it's like $1,200.
Yeah, it's a lot cheaper than dying, because that's
$1,500.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't do remedial mathematics. It appears to be an issue in my life. Rudimentary mathematics, even. Anyway.
No need for maths. We esports.
Apparently, no need for speech either in my case. I am not good at that, but
yeah. IR commentator.
Exactly.
Well, Team Liquid making quick work of Elevate. Elevate had the right idea with the stack. I'm not really sure what they wanted to accomplish with that tower they had. I guess it's more of a haha, caught you off guard kind of thing, but
yeah. But this is the moment really here, because you have to imagine Liquid are going to say, well, B seems pretty good. We can't stop it, so we imagine, and their pushes to be a really well coordinated and very strong, just like Elevate's were actually. Elevate
if they have similar executes, there's no reason why they shouldn't be able to be successful here.
And they're going for it as well, really fast, really fast towards B. Slemmy's there. Where's the guy from drop? Where's the drop guy to pincer this push? There's nobody in drop. And Liquid are stuck on the B plateau, and the entire lineup of Elevate are not only alive, but they're all central to this to defending this push. Oh dear.
I think Liquid were so confused on their CT side as to what was going on that they forgot about the guy who came in to drop. So they were like, guys, we're going to do exactly the same thing as Elevate.
This is not a good sign. This is a really bad sign, actually. For Liquid, at least.
No, it's horrible.
or for those of you that either, one, bet on Liquid, or two, are fans of Liquid, or three, I don't know. I don't know, because, well, yeah, we'll have to see if Liquid can fix their drop coordination. Again, I've seen them do that very well in the past, so kind of surprised that they wouldn't throw it in that round. You can see the problems there. All the failed B pushes in this match have been the solo efforts towards plateau with no support on the drop.
Yeah, because it allows 3 players to focus on one entry point. And if you're a CT player in that situation, there's no way you shouldn't be able to get a favorable trade, because there's no way Liquid can actually push out with all 5 together, and in positions where they don't either mess up for each other in terms of blocking view or being in the line of fire. So Elevate should always, or the CT side should always be favored in a situation like that, unless you have very good pop flashes, and we haven't seen really that being utilized too much.
Yeah.
So far, actually, that's something that's surprised me a tiny bit. The fact that oftentimes when you see pretty much any EU team push up towards that plateau area, you're going to have a ton of pop flashes close by, basically just to create space for you to potentially get behind the box. Then you can start playing the picking game.
Well, I mean, here we had the incendiaries coming in there. The push wanted to come in from Liquid, but they got stopped. This is something that would happen to NIP on this map as well. Just getting stopped by those nades. And Peter with only 1 frag. This looks better now. We get more of a coordination in from Liquid onto the side, but still 2 players left in rooRoooo and aKis to try and actually save this one for the team. And this could very well happen, because they've got a guy through the doors already in rooRoooo. And if rooRoooo can create an opening, as aKis has just done, we're going to have problems for Liquid. Hiko goes down, and the double comes in potentially here. rooRoooo will get it indeed. And that is going to be another round saved. But the bomb at least went down for Liquid. But again,
it's going to be real. Like, even though they get the bomb down, it's going to be really shoddy buy. And they're kind of in a situation where they don't have too many rounds to play with, so maybe they have to buy at this point.
The funny thing as well for me is that if you look at the way that Liquid were playing on their first half, they were struggling to find answers for Elevate's pushes. So that means that when Elevate were making those B plays, they're like, holy crap, this is just working. This is just working. Yeah. And there was no real adjustment that really fixed the problem. Whereas for Elevate, they're able to actually hold B. A is yet to be really tested. We're going to see that probably now. Liquid thinking, okay, let's try to test A and see how Elevate hold that, see if we can find a hole there. But if that doesn't deliver for them, they're in a lot of trouble right now. And at least for them, they're going to get the trades going in. So 3 versus 3 into the A bomb site. Let's see if they can make good on this. We've got the Slemmy's actually making good time through the balcony.
Ooh, did he? Oh, okay, Slemmy did spot out EliGE as well.
Wow.
And well, Team Liquid nowhere near a bomb site actually.
This is really problematic. They need to cross, and they can't. They don't have any smokes either. And adreN's caught in no man's land.
Low HP on both members as well from Team Liquid.
Great shot.
Just fine too. Yeah, it's big, but Slemmy's still alive behind that truck. This is such a tough position to be in.
Yeah, they just don't have to peek. They just don't need to peek. Slemmy's going to get taken down, but trade comes in.
Very well played.
Prolonged engagement, creating an opening, and 14-7. Elevate look like they're just going to win this match.
Yeah.
Like, almost by I wouldn't say no contest, but it feels close to that level of convincing.
Yeah, for me, this is more Elevate dominating Team Liquid than Team Liquid being close at times.
So, I'll have to see whether or not they can make good. They got Tech 9s, and in Tech 9s we trust.
Yeah, they got Molotovs as well. Quite a few nades actually, just in general. So we might be seeing that the execute coming out once again. This time through drop.
Here we go. This looks pretty. This looks like it could be quite promising here for Liquid. They're through drop quickly. Stewie in with the spray down. He's not going to get all that much though. rooRoooo gets challenged quickly as well. This is played by Chicken Hut. Eliminated pretty much for free. Slemmy is out of the picture. So now it's on the retake. You see slumped bodies of CTs everywhere. Rather a grim picture that's painted here by Liquid as they successfully push into that site. And here is Hiko jumping through the smoke. Gain some ground here, but it looks like... oh, sorry, Peter jumping through the smoke. Hiko's going to take them both down, though. So Liquid managed to win one with just a straight-up Tech 9 rush. Oh, my God, the money is awful for Elevate. Wow. This Liquid, if they ever had an opportunity to save this match, it starts now. Yeah.
No, this is definitely the opportunity. But if you're Elevate, biggest thing right now is not to get stressed. You have a ton of rounds to play with. You have a 6-round lead. You can do a lot of poor decisions. You can make a lot of poor decisions at this point and still come out with a good chance of winning the game.
Yeah, we'll have to see if Liquid can take this one clean. There is only PT50s and no Kevlar, a single deal on rooRoooo. Unless he gets like a couple crazy 1Ds, there is no way that they're winning this round, I don't think. Again, Liquid just have to use some nades here.
Well,
Not just going to go in there. No nade support. And he's going to go down to a player that was close.
EliGE's actually going to save that as well. If EliGE goes down as well, that halts everything that Team Liquid wants to do. It's also going to prompt a rotation coming in from Elevate as well.
They just need to do... Elevate just need another kill or two. Then they're going to be super happy.
Yeah.
Let's see if they can pull that one off. Will be tough. They can boost up in, though.
And Elevate taking, like, the longest rotation time I've ever seen. I think that's Peter. It's just really...
Scenic route, man. It's a beautiful, beautiful map.
The detour.
Such a lovely and serene terrain that you can
FugLy might actually be in trouble.
Yeah, he does not know about Peter. Peter's position is really cool at the moment.
Why are they running towards the bomb site here?
I don't know. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. But this allows Elevate to get into position to potentially pick people off.
Oh, wow, this is interesting. Ooh, aKis picks up a kill there. Is Peter going to... Oh, Peter did go down, so that's unfortunate. That could have turned into quite a lot of kills there. But 2 kills, pretty respectable in that kind of situation. Elevate need another eco, to be honest.
Yeah, but I think that's completely fine.
They can afford to do so.
rooRoooo could actually drop a couple of pistols as well. I think it did. No, he just bought 5.7 on like kit. And a kit, the defuse kit is kind of strange to me because I don't see this being a situation where they can win an after plant. Yeah,
that's like the only way is like if you ninja defuse. I plan to ninja defuse.
No. Yeah, exactly. No. Bad rooRoooo.
Yeah, this is a very strange one because the kit is...
I think it would have been better off with a flat and 2 flashes or maybe HE, anything.
Maybe
really,
it's just thinking like, what can I spend my money on that's super cheap?
And diffuse kit is the first thing in your head?
I don't know, man. Well, he had a 5.7 and a Kevlar already, so maybe it's just like, well, get a kit in there. In case the crazy I would
have probably gone for HE.
Maybe he's thinking...
so you could get, like, if you do some damage to him, you can get the potential one-shot kill. Yeah, because of the damage you've done previously, but look at that.
Only one quick kill there, unfortunately. That could have turned into more. We've seen situations like that really go crazily. But, yeah. I mean, it's also a spot where he can actually decide to save as well. Okay, now he jumped through the balcony. There's no going back from this position. Here's rooRoooo. Oh, God. Oh, gets one quick kill. That's something. 2 frags again. Again, keeping the economy honest a little bit.
Yeah. And both of those rounds, Liquid have had 2 players in total to survive with very little HP. Previous round was EliGE on 13 HP, and now you had Nitro on 2. But this is where it starts. This is the big round. If Elliot can pick this up, it doesn't really matter what Team Liquid have done previously. I mean, sure, they're going to have money enough to buy up another round and potentially fight for overtime, but Elevate should be in a really, really good spot to actually close this out.
Yeah, we've got a interesting situation now because Elevate can really they can clinch the match if they're able to find a good solution in this round. Liquid come that much closer though if they themselves are able to break Elevate, and it looks like they're going back towards A. They did have success there previously, and
I like the setup though from Elevate. This is going to be Peter taking one shot. Oh, actually, okay, now don't enjoy it that much. But if Peter's there, committed enough to take a one shot and then back off, then I think this is a nice idea.
That's really good. The timing here is so key. There it is. But does he get caught going back across danger? There's a play. Gets him. Just getting the shot high enough. Oh, the second follow-up. Peter's going massive. 3 quick kills. Can he get the last one? He won't, but he's done so much damage, and he will really slow down Liquid and allow time for his teammates to get back in on to the A bomb site to defend this push. And in fact, Liquid are going to run tail between legs with that bomb all the way back towards B, which has been cleared by FugLy, it would seem, or at least it looks better than A at this point.
It looks better, but I'm pretty sure that Stewie actually heard him dropping down from drop room. There's no way he couldn't have, because he was standing by the window, not peeking in, but he must have heard FugLy drop down.
And okay, the call has been made now, the footsteps have been heard, and Elevate are going to get their way onto that bomb site. 7 seconds to plant, so Hiko's just going to have enough time here, but they will know at least where he is standing. Oh no, Hiko, they know exactly where he is. He's going to get killed turning around, and the round will be won by Elevate with 3 players left alive. And this is a grim situation as Stewie just allows his teammates to pick up weapons.
Yeah, they're going to pick up the AWP for Peter.
This is a nice play.
Yeah, I like that. That's heads up. Even though they're in a situation where they could probably afford to rebuy, that type of thing. Just going to play this as no, come on now. Come on now,
That
boys.
is hilarious. If they would have missed the
all
AWP,
that way.
if they would have missed the AWP because of that, I would have laughed my ass off. That would be fantastic. Brilliant. Lovely.
There we go. Peter being the hero of that round, though. That triple kill at Naps. Absolutely massive. And it could have very easily been a 4 kill as well. I'm actually surprised that... I can't remember who it was who was playing with him in towards 8. Maybe it was aKis, but... Definitely should have picked up a kill on his own with the space Peter created for him, but... worked out for Elevate in any case.
So 4-man setup towards B for Elevate. Leaving the lone man, which is Peter on A.
Did FugLy spot Slemmy?
I don't know actually. Not sure that he did or not.
I don't think he did, and that might give a Liquid the idea. Oh, okay, okay. He knows something's up.
Okay, well this. Oh,
yeah, yeah.
If
okay.
you throw that,
you
you will find the answers, my friend. The Molotov is where your answers lie.
Okay, he just jumps him. I was about to say, it's nice that he wants to go closer before he puts down the Molotov, because from that angle he was in, he couldn't really do much. It's like, great, you saw that it was there, now he's gone.
True, true.
But I guess jumping headshots works as well.
Yeah, and this is going to, of course, put, well, Elevate in not the best spot in the world, losing Slemmy like that. But that said, we do have a situation where Liquid are down a man as well, and Liquid will lose yet another man. Oh no, this is bad. EliGE did not get the kill there. He has to go out of his way to finish him off. And somehow rooRoooo doesn't even shoot a shot, but Trade's coming in right now. And FugLy's going to get the opening onto the bomb site to get the plant. Stewie and Peter are left alive for Elevate. They've got to make the rotation together. And will they allow FugLy a quick one-on-one? That is how you lose this round, is letting FugLy get the one-on-ones. And FugLy is a very clutch player. Here we go, FugLy with the first kill. The refrag attempt coming in, but FugLy could see through that play. Just transfers the spray, and that's all she wrote for Elevate in that round. And they have no money. This is it's such a struggle for them to win this match, because it felt like they should be able to close this so long ago. Yet every single round is such a struggle.
Yeah, and this was actually the round that they should have had. You said it. Don't allow FugLy to get 2 1v1s pretty much, and there was way too much space separating them when they were going in there.
Yeah, it's definitely an issue.
Yeah, and it's an easy fix as well.
Yeah, they really should try to fix these things. They should try to be better than they are.
Strive for greatness.
I should be a coach.
Do you have motivational speeches?
I have all of them. I have every single motivational speech, and I've watched Any Given Sunday a number of times.
Can you do an Al Pacino like impression?
Yeah, I just need a lot of vodka first.
Oh, nice.
Need to burn that throat.
Well, teams, you know what to do. You know how to pay DDK.
I will be your Al Pacino.
For a bottle a day.
Hey, that sounds like a great deal to me. So here we go, like very easy cleanup here for Liquid in the end.
Yeah.
Knew what they were getting themselves into, and 12-15 will be the score. So again, Elevate, they really need to just get over the hump right now, because
Stewie,
it would be very painful to watch them lose this match.
Stewie, start buying with your mouse, keyboard, completely.
Dude, this guy, did he just buy an M249? Did he just do that?
Yeah, no armor either because.
Last time I saw an M249 with no armor, it was threat in matchmaking. He killed 4 people in a row with 10 HP on train.
With no armor?
And he on a retake on train.
With no armor?
With no Kevlar. It was matchmaking. It was the best thing I ever saw in my life. Anyway, let's see if Stewie can make this work. This very poor decision, which probably wasn't a decision, but let's just play it off like it is. Right. So he has a gap here through the smoke. A bit of a one-way action here, potentially. Oh my god.
Gives away the secret surprise.
It's like, haha, I have a horrendously terrible weapon. Let me go in there. And he's going to get taken down by Nitro. Poor stuff there. First, I feel sorry for Stewie. Stewie. Now let's see if Liquid can capitalize here. Nice pop flash through. Nitro is going to find his way onto the bomb site there. His teammates will get the plant down immediately. And that will be all she wrote.
Yeah.
All she wrote.
It's time to save your guns. Go up into the magic tower.
I don't know where that all she wrote thing came from.
Hmm?
I wonder where all she wrote came from. I wonder if it referred to a specific writer. Maybe that was, you know, really very, very into her brevity.
Whenever
like super
I hear all
succinct
she
and to
wrote,
the point.
I keep thinking of
Because what if it's
Jessica Fletcher.
What if it's
Murder
like
she wrote.
Yeah, I
For
mean,
some reason I think of her. I guess that's Angela Lansbury or whatever.
What if it's, for example, like, and instead of all she wrote, it's like it was referring to, let's say, like George R.R. Martin or something, because that guy goes on,
yeah,
and on and on, and I know because I read all of his stuff. It's annoying, but kind of good at the same time.
Yeah.
But the parts about food, man, he has an obsession with food, and he will write for days about that. But anyway, 15-13 again. Elevate, they'll get their buy-in, but this might be, well, they can force behind this if they want to the save. Yeah, I mean, essentially they should. They have one more chance, of course, so they're going to save.
Yeah, and
save for that.
That's the reasonable way of going about it. You still, if you put Peter in an aggressive position where you can potentially get an early pick, that's going to do a lot for you, regardless of what weapons you have. But Liquid seeming to be aware of the fact that, well, it's not going to be the greatest by coming in from Elevate, pushing aggressively early.
They absolutely are. And the thing about this is that Peter could actually blow this round up. If he's able to actually get that first fast frag.
And not die after?
Exactly. There it is. There's one frag. Get the second one. There it is. Now, if he can get out of there, that's a difference maker, but he will actually go down. But the AWP is, it can be picked up if Liquid want by one of the Liquid players, but it actually would hinder the process of them taking the bomb site in a fast and direct manner. So they're going to leave that one on the ground and slowly molotov their way across. And this is really nice. I like the attention to detail here from Liquid to get the bomb plant. And in comes Elevates. Marching in there. Now things look rather grim for them.
Super passive retake from Elevate. Obviously, aKis getting tagged down. He's going to try to save that weapon, but the other guys are really pensive about what they want to do. I guess they might just hope to pick up a weapon and try to save that as the best case scenario. Seems like they've given up on the idea of actually winning the round.
Come on, Roo. Come on. I'll remember you, Roo. I will remember you.
It won't work out.
I will write a soliloquy about your tribulations.
It was a brief
on Cobblestone.
Yeah. Liquid bringing it back here and potentially taking this to overtime. I can't help but feel that Elevate should have won this 5 rounds plus ago.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Just closing. ABC, man, always be closing. Come on.
Oh,
come on, man. You got to know how to close. You can't close. Well, you ain't worth my time. I'm just kidding. That sounds super arrogant. I'm just looking at
that's actually pretty good motivational speech as well. It's kind of mean, but
yeah,
it's pretty good.
I can do the nice ones, the mean ones. I can do all of them. I can guilt trip you. Anyway.
Ooh, that Molotov.
This is a really nice boost as well. You jump in there really quick, unknown to the terrorist side.
I think the issue there is that if you're going to stay in the boost, okay, they're going to drop Peter off. Because if you stay in that boost, then you're more or less letting the T side know where 2 of your guys are. 2 of the 3, most likely 3 players on that side is.
Yeah.
And that could be a massive issue.
That can cause issue indeed. We have Peter there with that AWP. And again, he is the playmaker in this defense. Oh, God, that is not good. That is not how you want that to go. EliGE is he's just gonna burn, man, but he's gonna take people down with him.
Yeah.
He's down to 5. He actually survived that affair somehow. 5 HP as well.
Well, he's gonna run into aKis here finally going to go down, but at this point it's way too late for EliGE to try to do anything. There we go. Overtime.
Overtime. And EliGE, man, they're destined to lose this, I think.
Yeah, right now,
if
they couldn't close it out, if they couldn't close it out with the advantage they had, I think they're just...
Because now Liquid get not only the momentum of making this comeback and the good vibes, and
T-side.
And if you conversely EliGE are like, oh my god, how come we didn't win the game, guys? You know, you've got that build up of negatives, and then as you say, the T side for Liquid, and also when Liquid go to the CT side, you would imagine that they would have, they now have a better feeling for how to attack the issue of the B defense, which is what was plaguing them and causing them issue. So generally speaking, Liquid have a great forecast at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sunny skies, clear blue skies.
Yeah,
and for EliGE,
smooth sailing.
It's precipitation. Vast amounts of precipitation, and no one likes precipitation. just want to say that word.
It's a nice word.
Could say rain, but no.
Oh, I don't know.
We like to be fancy in the UK.
Condensation instead of fog, I guess. Well, it's not fog. Condensation is not fog, but
it's stuff.
Yeah,
sciencey stuff.
It's misty stuff.
Misty, sciencey stuff.
But
okay.
Yeah, Liquid starting on that T side. I guess you can hope that EliGE have picked up something that they're doing wrong, but as of right now, I would have just preferred them putting Peter Lon on A. And would you look at that? How nice of them. They're gonna stack 4 people on B, and this is what I'd like to see. Because Peter, he can definitely, if he plays this correctly, he can hold back the T's pushing through mid or apps like gradually all the time, maybe like 3 steps. So he can get 3 different peaks with all of them being good opportunities for him to actually get a pick, which is great.
Yep.
And if he doesn't, he just gets information as to how far Liquid are committing up towards A.
This is the first situation he's going to spot. Oh no!
You didn't shoot?
No, mate, you got to press fire. Oh no, that's not good. That ain't good. He's going to back away to the site now, and he really needed a kill there.
But my word, what an over-rotation coming in from EliGE here.
God damn.
Peter
shot off like 20 flares there into the sky. It's like, guys, they're coming A.
Yeah, the French are coming.
And everyone gets
I guess the British are coming.
The Reds.
Yeah, he had, what was it? 2 lamps?
I don't know, man.
2 by water, 1 by land?
I don't know. Something absurd.
But yeah, the overreaction and over-rotation from EliGE, you know, would have worked out nicely, but still, very drastic measures. And Peter.
Oh dear. Not long for this world.
Yeah. Still though, even though this went pretty poorly, I think that's down to the fact that Peter easily could have gotten a kill in apps there. I still say continue with this.
I don't know what he said on comms. It's like
probably something that's not allowed to say on stream.
Oh, maybe, yeah, but I was just like thinking about the communication there, because everyone rotated. So there's definitely every single player on the server coming my way right now. And they're definitely not going anywhere else. They're absolutely going up towards A.
I hit the trapdoor behind them. They can't get out. They're stuck.
But yeah, no, that's an interesting one. I mean, I'm curious. I'm curious how that situation went. Of course, it's very hard. Because the thing is, in Peter's position, you got to like sympathize with the fact that he's alone there. So he's like, if I get caught here, we lose the round straight away. So from that perspective, I can absolutely understand.
I think he has to be a bit dramatic as well.
Exactly, yeah.
To the point where he might have to be like, oh my god, they're pushing up apps. Just not giving any sort of specific info, just so he gets the attention of his teammates.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And that's actually a big deal as well. The louder players versus the quieter players when it comes to the communication. Like some people are steely, cool, super stone cold, and they might not make a big deal of the entire team rushing them down. Whereas, you know, anyway,
some people make their presence felt.
Indeed.
This is kind of disappointing to me. I'm not a big fan of them going back to the 2 people playing on A. I'm okay with them playing aggressively. I think that's a good change. But I would have much rather seen them playing 4 people towards B the entire overtime. As long as they could have had an op on Peter, I think that's the best way to go about it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And here we go. Oh, Slemmy, you absolute gorgeous beast. What a pop flash coming in from Slemmy to take down 2 players in the end, and it's going to be a great hold here for EliGE. They are looking rather strong. But Hiko's still alive, and Hiko is as Hiko does, which is clutch.
But from behind, lurking in the shadows.
Oh! Okay. What was that? What am I witnessing?
Yeah, exactly.
I swear that is just what?
Inhuman reactions.
That is inhuman reactions. That is Anders tier inhuman reactions. What the hell is this?
That was yeah. I don't even care that he lost a round.
I don't. That anything after that shot is completely forfeit. I don't care. What the hell was that? Okay,
can Reese type to Hiko? Be like, please stop.
This is kind of crazy.
Because
it's through the smoke. Like it was like a flick one tap through the smoke.
Yeah, and it was
like
one bullet.
Like a 90 degree flick.
One tap, like bam. Gotcha.
Interesting. Anyway, moving forwards, we do have the push onto B plateau. I mean, Liquid feel quite content in pressing the issue towards B, and it is of course a very strong option.
Elevator learning. They're adapting. I like this. The 4 people on B. This is the best chance that they're going to have at holding off a B push coming in from Liquid. And they've already gotten confirmation. Stewie's seen Nitro cross over, so they know that there's people there.
Yeah, this is looking. This is going to look quite difficult for Liquid to get in. They're going to need a perfect timing on the coordination for the pinch.
Ooh,
and here we go. In comes the push, but there's no one on drop again. However, Nitro's down in the bomb site, and this is all they really need. He's getting multiple entries here for his team, and the bomb plant as well will be secured. So things looking fantastic at the moment. Liquid without too much to worry about, I should think. Nice little flash at the back there, and that will allow EliGE to peek, pick up another frag. Hiko's there for support above on the plateau. Good vantage point for him to find shots. Nitro dancing around there whilst reloading. Oh no, through the smoke.
Everybody's dying.
He's gonna team kill Nitro, but it's all fair in love and war. That's what I heard at least. All is fair in love and war.
Well, that was just a nice window for Nitro to pop out there. Just making it out without anyone from drop room spotting him. I think it's a bit too passive of a position from the guy who was playing from the rock there. I mean, from what we've seen so far, they've been okay with how they hold drop room. Liquid don't have pop flashes that actually go into that secondary room, so they're perfectly fine holding that with one guy initially. So that allows you to put more manpower towards that B plateau. But it seemed like Stu was pretty much alone with that off behind sight, and that's kind of surprising to me. Indeed.
It's quite curious to see how things will progress from this point forwards, because it is quite back and forth. Both teams are putting up a good fight at the moment, and Elevate's, if they can claim a couple more than 1 or 2 rounds on the CT side, they'll be in a decent position.
Well, given how few rounds both teams got on the CT side, 2 rounds in overtime, that would be massive.
Yep. Now here we go. Push coming in from Liquid on the plateau. Oh dear, that is not how you want to do this. Line up for Stewie. He's gonna get the kills every day, every time. However, aKis looking to get this backstab here onto adreN. He's at least given his position away. Oh, that's a nice one by adreN, but he is of course going to run through it every single day of the week. Now it's going to be Peter that gets cleaned up, and Liquid actually, despite losing players almost immediately to Stewie, they closed the round. That should not have happened.
That was Elevate having 4 players alive on the B bomb site after picking up 2 people, everyone aiming towards B plateau area. They actually just forgot about drop room. So they wanted to rotate out the guy with low HP, which is fair enough, but just for a second there, they allowed one of the Liquid players to get into drop room. It seemed like they made the decision of having aKis hold drop room instead, but he wasn't close enough to make the rotation in time.
Yeah.
And from there on, everything just unraveled for Elevate. And that's sloppy. It's something that you should have on point. And I don't really see why you'd want to change or rotate around the guys holding drop, because it's such a vital part of the map. So anytime you leave that open, that's you're opening yourself to a lot of trouble.
There we go. Once again, the push comes in the 5-7s. Will they really stand the test so far? No. They've been found lacking. Distinctly, severely lacking. Now, with aKis coming in now, he might be able to find a weapon in amongst these burning corpses. However, he's now the last man standing. All of his comrades have been routed out the sights. And we are going to... Time itself is going to stand still just for a moment to recognize the achievement of Liquid there, claiming a bunch of T rounds. And, well, all they have to do is win 2 rounds on their CT side, and they have closed this game and avoided probably what would feel like to them would be a humiliating loss, I think, to lose to Elevate.
Oh, yeah.
Not because Elevate are in any sense, you know, bad or a terrible team or anything like that. More just because they will be holding themselves to a standard that is worthy of winning their group at the major against NIP, Titan, and Virtus.pro. That's what they need. They need to believe that right now. They need to get results that reflect this belief in NA. If they don't get that, you're going into the major and you feel like, oh, we lost to Elevate.
You're already broken.
Yeah.
It's like, well, at least we get to go to Europe.
Yeah, exactly. And it's nothing to do with Elevate. It's to do with the fact that they are not a top 4 European team. That's what that would be about, yeah. I would say. And you know, Liquid in the past have found a lot of consistency against the North American teams, generally speaking. But yeah, good stuff here so far from Elevate. I'm curious to see if they can actually take this over the line still, because we don't want to count them out just yet. It's absolutely possible for them to claim many rounds.
Yeah, that one round could be enough. The one round they got on CT could be enough.
Absolutely.
We saw how massively Team Liquid actually struggled with holding those B executes from Elevate. So unless Liquid have picked up something that they did wrong, yeah, then there's no reason for Elevate not to just pick up 5 rounds.
So here we go. We are into this one, and Team Liquids have themselves all the toys, all the goodies, except that they are liking incendiaries and actually purchased many of those.
They're actually not buying that many nades. That's probably because it's MR5. He's buying an op, and he's going to try to get that up as much as possible. So he's trying to be as economic about it as possible. That said,
he did buy an HE.
Yeah, he bought an HE. And you know Threat's going to be pissed about that.
Yeah, Threat would be raging. But that's okay, because he's not here, he's in Japan, which I'm jealous about because I want to go to Japan as well. And so maybe I'll visit him in surprise. I'm planning to do so. Don't tell him, please. Now we have Peter moving in with that AWP, and the most of the Elevate just shimmying along the B plateau.
This time they have 2 people towards drop room, which is quite different for Liquid right now.
Ooh, big push coming in, and how did Liquid allow Elevate to get themselves so far into the bomb site with no contestation at all? EliGE's there, but they're stuck behind the grenades. These grenades have been terrorizing Liquid on these defenses. 3 versus 3 now is the situation. Peter's going to whip the shot there, pulls out the P250, gets the helping hand from Stewie2k by the chicken out. He's been spotted though, and he's promptly getting naded down 2-on-2 as the defuse is coming in. And I don't think there's anything that Peter can do to stop this. He can't actually get a good angle on this guy. Can't get the words out. 20-16 is going to be the score.
Oh, and I'm assuming what...
And the year in a few months.
Hmm?
And also the year in a few months.
Yeah. Look at you, knowing calendars and stuff.
Sometimes I don't know which year it is.
I could have understood days, years,
and months. Months is definitely usually mostly lost on me as well. but years sometimes I'm like
when it starts snowing, that's when you realize it's not May anymore.
It's funny. It's kind of because that does actually sometimes happen. You have like that pause. It's like when someone asks you your name, you like pause, and then you get them your name. It's like, well, why did I pause there? That is my name. But it happens. It happens, man.
You've done too many events.
I don't know.
Like, wow, are you DDK? Like, yeah, I'm DDK. So when you meet people outside of esports, it's like, well, what's your name? It's DDK.
Oh no, I don't say that. I actually hate being called DDK in person.
Damn.
Don't tell anyone that. I think people are watching this thing anyway. Don't tell me that either. So, oh god. Why did you do that, Producer Reese? God damn you to hell. Okay, so here we go. We got the push coming in. B plateau with Elevates. And once again, they're just going in there, man. They love these B pushes, and you can see why, because it's up for grabs. It's this thing, as you said, it's like the convenience store.
Yeah, it's 7-Eleven, or the 24-hour drive-thru at McDonald's. But this time, Elevate did something different and did something more closer to what they did in the regular time, which was having the initial point of attack being from drop room.
Yeah.
And even if rooRoooo doesn't end up getting a kill in that situation, it still buys enough time for the rest of the guys coming out to long plateau. So I really like that.
It's up to Hiko now to stop this. Oh, I do not like his chances in this one. They just need one more round, obviously, to win this one. But this was a bit of a disaster for them. Yeah. It does feel like it's like if it is a drive-through, it's like Elevate even got the pre-order in there. Yeah. They don't have to stop. They don't have to stop, man, on the way through. Just keep on rolling. Just
picking up that Big Mac.
Just using the hydraulics in the car, bouncing the car as they roll along. Just gangster as hell. These guys.
Oh yeah.
balling out of control.
Blasting straight out of Compton.
If
Got the
I
rooftop down.
if I ever, you know, one day I'm gone and I get put in the ground, I have a gravestone, I want my epitaph to be balling out of control. He was balling out of control. That's what I wanted to say. I really want that.
That would be amazing, actually.
So I'm not gonna say make that happen because that's weird, but yeah, something to consider. 2017, EliGE climbing back slowly but surely. This time not really stacking themselves towards B, but it's actually Liquid who are doing so. They're pushing a couple guys. They got adreN there as well into the B plateau. Very, very forward. Stewie's going to go in. He's going to find them jumping around, but he'll be taken down. So looked like that could have been dangerous for Liquid, but they hold on.
Yeah. Well, they're still going to stay with 4 people on B here. And EliGE setting up slowly, like very slowly at this point, an A push. And it might actually be too slow because you can see the aggression is coming out from Liquid. They're already pushing forward. Nitro's kind of checked around all of B plateau, so yeah, they're going to make the rotation. This took way too long for EliGE.
Here we go. Push in. Hiko's in the back. He's by the barrels. No one will suspect this. Oh, here he goes. Straight out there with the spray. And you can say goodbye to EliGE. It's just Peter left. And he is going to be eliminated as well. 21-17. The conclusion is that Liquid will take this one. But EliGE will forever have nightmares of this match. And
forever be remembered as the guys who almost did it.
They'll feel the longing deep inside. They'll be like, why didn't we? Why couldn't we do this?
Yeah.
Why couldn't we bring it over the line?
That definitely should have been EliGE's map as well. And it definitely caught us by surprise because we were expecting, well, Liquid to kind of stroll through them.
I expected them to just basically just take them, you know, like the bully in the playground, just pick them up and just start just wailing into them.
Yeah,
just stealing their lunch money, you know, just tipping them upside down.
Yeah.
So lunch money's everywhere. And they steal the lunch money.
That's what we expected, but EliGE showing that, you know, they're still fighting the boy.
Stayed in pockets.
Yeah, well, he's got like those fancy zip pockets.
Oh, the zips, man.
Yeah,
the bullies could never work out the zips.
Yeah.
That was the trick, you know. They could never work out the zippers. So, guys, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with Luminosity versus Complexity. Should be a very interesting match. We have Semphis at the helm. Chaos is afoot. It's going to be Inferno. We'll see you after the break.